Have you ever wondered what specific traits turn women on and make them the most loyal woman ever? In today's video, I'm gonna give you 5 secret traits women absolutely obsess over. And when you implement them, it's gonna be a cheat code for your dates or your relationships, bro. I want to explain point number 1, telling you a quick story about when I was in my mid-20s and worked in finance in London. I had this one friend who turned out to be one of my best mates in London, actually. He wasn't as handsome as me. Bro, of course not. But I'm sure he's watching this. But bro, he was so much better with women compared to me. I was good already, don't get me wrong. But he was on a whole different level. And I couldn't figure out why. I had good game because I had studied already Neil Strauss, Mystery, RSD, Todd We, you know, the legends. Yet my friend was still so much better. And looking back now, I understand why. He had this one trait that I didn't possess at that time. Non-neediness. In other words, raw masculine frame. A lot of POA shit or mainstream dating advice is about faking it till you make it, and that's the shortcut. Eventually, neediness shines through, bro, especially when feelings get involved. But women have this sixth sense for neediness. They can already pick up on your neediness before you even know you're needy. And when you pretend to not care, when you withdraw or become clingy in the dating process, that conveys neediness. And neediness in this context means you are defining your life by someone else's terms, placing her on a pedestal, deriving your self-worth from her validation, over-investing and sacrificing your own values for her. And that's an instant turn-off, bro. How often have you been this assertive, confident guy when you didn't care, but the moment you started caring, you changed? And then she left you. You turned into a different person, not the man she met. And that's why she left you. You acted like a Kevin, needy, but non-needy behavior. And that's what my best mate displayed in the greatest possible way is attractive. He behaved in line with his true authentic self. Like it or leave it. He didn't care if there's a rejection or not. Yes, also he was funny, but his wittiness was only attractive because he didn't put on a mask to be witty. He was just himself. And I want to set something straight here. A lot of men mistake authenticity for a free pass to stay exactly where they are, thinking it means take me as I am without any effort to improve. They assume that being authentic means they're owed unconditional love, which is narcissistic, bro. Here's the fucking reality, bro. Authenticity doesn't mean refusing to grow. It means being real about your flaws while actively working to become the best version of yourself. Expecting someone to love you for who you are while you refuse to put in the fucking work is not authenticity. That's fucking entitlement. I need you to get that in your fucking head, man. If you look at the typical nice guy nowadays, the Kevin, he believes he needs to impress women on dates. Instead of being his confident, authentic self that is funny and charming, he turns into a doormat, a people pleaser. He says only the things he thinks she wants to hear. Instead of qualifying her, he qualifies himself. He's not looking for compatibility, he's looking for female approval. But bro, the only way to become non-needy is to integrate your own dark forces, your darkest desires and all the things you've suppressed or been conditioned to suppress, bro. So what's masculine trait number 2 that women find hot as f***? It's a skill only a few men possess, by the way. When you read her like a book. Women love a man who can read her like a book. That's sexy as f***, bro. Now most men suck at this because they operate through the wrong paradigm. And let me give you a quick example here. Men see the world through a factual lens while women view it through an emotional one. Women experience and describe situations based on how they feel, not just the facts. When sharing stories, they often jump around rather than following a strict timeline from point A to be. Men, on the other hand, explain events linearly, emphasizing facts. Now, you could debate which lens is better, but here's the truth, bro. Both serve a purpose. If you're here to prove with women, drop your ego and try seeing things from her perspective. Studies prove that women are more attracted to emotional intelligence than just looks. This is why I've always been successful with women. Yes, I'm good looking, but I'm not Matt Rife. But what makes me so successful with women is this one thing, bro. My emotional awareness. I'm deeply connected to my own heart and soul. When women see that in my eyes, when they feel my presence, they are drawn in, bro. Women love a man with a good heart that isn't needy. And that's me. Now, I'll share 2 game-changing frameworks to help you connect with your emotions and show emotional competence. First, I want you to connect to your own emotions. Each morning, grab your journal and answer these game-changing questions that I ask myself every morning as well. How do I feel? What tasks are creating most resistance in me? And what is my biggest fear? Now, why is this so powerful? Because you're speaking the unspeakable. There's a quote: Words that cannot be said will forever hold power over you, man. Emotions you ignore or suppress will continue to control you, bro. By recognizing and voicing them, you free yourself. And this clarity will also help you understand her. Once you build an intuition for your own feelings, you'll start reading hers more naturally. And here's a subtle but powerful technique that shows ultimate emotional competence when you're starting to read her emotions. I call it a cold read. Cold read is, it looks like plus emotion. So here's an example. It looks like you're upset. It feels like you're a bit anxious. This technique is genius because it shows you care and it gives her space to vent and open up. Just remember though, bro, don't get stuck in feeler energy or you'll risk coming across as too soft, as too Kevin. And that's why you want to balance this soft energy with your Patrick energy, which is secret masculine trait number 3. That's your assertive leading energy. When you take risks, when you lead in a relationship or on a date, when you aren't afraid to have a strong opinion or spine. You stop living into fear. You stop asking questions like, what if I upset her? What if she rejects me? What if she leaves me? Let me ask you this, man. When was the last time you did something that scared you, bro? Stop living in your comfort zone and do something with your fucking life, bro. How do you feel after doom scrolling for hours or binging Netflix or YouTube? Now compare that feeling to how you feel when you're on your purpose, when you get shit done and you do what you said you do. Which one makes you feel more alive? And guess what, bro? Women love men that feel alive. And you only feel alive when you step out of your comfort zone, when you stop being this little bitch, when you approach that hot girl at the bar or the coffee shop, when you set that boundary, when you tell her to stop texting her ex, when you tell her support you more in your mission, when you go for that skydive, when you take responsibility, when you don't shy away from it. That's what turns a woman on. When you're fully in your power saying you to fear, bro. Now, everything I've shared with you has been about your inner game. But here's the thing, bro. Like it or not, people, including women, judge each other and you on first impressions. So if you're walking around like Tom fucking Hanks in Castaway, no high quality woman will even notice you, bro. So the ultimate attraction game changer is when you package that raw masculine energy with a sexy style, bro. So stop dressing for functionality, think Bill Gates, think Mark Zuckerberg, and start dressing for attraction. Your style directly reflects who you are. If you dress poorly, bro, no matter how much of a catch you are, you will come off as low quality. So here's how you get noticed by high quality women, bro. Get a trim every 2 weeks, develop a skincare beard routine, wear fitted clothes and clean shoes, add accessories like a bracelet, watch or necklace. Now, man, what's the last secret masculine trait that turns women on? Handling your own shit, bro. When you face your issues head on instead of turning her into your fucking therapist. Look, we all have our insecurities, childhood trauma and the scars from the fucking past, but it's your job to let that go and break free from that fucking mental prison. But before I tell you why, if you want to attract more high quality women, why don't you book a call with me, bro? I have helped hundreds of men already meet high quality women and you could be next. Click the link below in the description to apply for my mentorship and then we'll take it from there. Now, why is handling your shit so sexy? Because a man who can't handle himself becomes a burden to everyone around him, especially to the women in his life. She doesn't want to carry your emotional weight. That's not what she's here for, bro. If you bring your unresolved baggage into the relationship, you create instability, chaos, and drama. You need to be the rock, the guy who stands firm no matter what. A woman doesn't want to feel like she's dating a man-child. She wants a man who's got his life together, bro. Women are your mirror. They reflect back your weaknesses, your unresolved issues. If you're insecure, it's going to show up in her responses. If you're carrying past trauma, it's going to bleed into the relationship. But when you've worked through your stuff, she'll sense that stability, that grounded confidence, and that's when she'll respect you, bro, admire you, and stay loyal forever.